Embracing discomfort, dopamine, and finding peace in the uncomfortable. Being here now, embracing discomfort and letting go of control. We live in a culture that idolizes control and comfort. We strive to predict outcomes, plan every detail, and numb ourselves when life feels uncertain. Yet, ironically, our relentless quest for control often leads to anxiety, burnout, and dissatisfaction. But what if the key to peace isn't control? What if true growth comes from learning to sit with discomfort, fully present in the moment? Dr. Anna Lembke, a psychiatrist and author of Dopamine Nation, offers profound insights into this topic. She explains how our modern lifestyle has created an overstimulated brain, constantly chasing dopamine highs, whether through social media, food, shopping, or other quick fixes. This endless pursuit of pleasure keeps us tethered to fleeting moments of satisfaction, while discomfort, the fertile ground for growth, remains avoided at all costs. Understanding dopamine, the pleasure-pain balance. Dopamine is often misunderstood as the feel-good chemical. While it's true that dopamine plays a role in pleasure, its primary function is to drive us toward reward-seeking behaviors. When we engage in pleasurable activities, our brain releases dopamine, reinforcing those actions. However, Dr. Lembke emphasizes that our brain operates on a pleasure-pain balance. For every dopamine spike, there's an inevitable dip, often leaving us feeling irritable, restless, or even empty. Over time, repeated dopamine spikes can dull our ability to experience joy, creating a cycle of dependency and overstimulation. When we rely on external sources of comfort, we weaken our ability to tolerate even mild discomfort, whether it's boredom, anxiety, or uncertainty. The present moment, a radical act of acceptance. Practicing presence, being fully here and now, requires a willingness to confront whatever arises, including discomfort. This means resisting the urge to distract ourselves or escape through external means. It's about allowing uncomfortable emotions like fear, sadness, or frustration to surface without judgment or resistance. You might be wondering, why would I want to sit with these unpleasant feelings? The answer lies in the profound transformation that discomfort offers. When we stop trying to control or numb our experience, we begin to uncover deeper truths about ourselves. We learn that discomfort is temporary, manageable, and most importantly, a teacher. Consider how anxiety often stems from resisting the unknown. By practicing presence, we acknowledge that life is inherently uncertain and beyond our control. Instead of spiraling into what-if scenarios, we focus on what is. Over time, this practice builds emotional resilience, helping us navigate life's challenges with greater ease. One way to cultivate presence and reset our pleasure-pain balance is through a practice known as dopamine detox. This involves temporarily abstaining from high dopamine activities like social media, junk food, or binge-watching TV. The idea isn't to eliminate pleasure, but to recalibrate the brain's reward system. Dr. Lembke suggests that by reducing our reliance on external dopamine hits, we can regain sensitivity to simpler pleasures, like a walk in nature, a heartfelt conversation, or even the stillness of our own breath. More importantly, we strengthen our capacity to sit with discomfort without immediately seeking relief. Pause before reacting. When faced with discomfort, resist the urge to immediately soothe it. Instead, take a deep breath and observe the feeling without judgment. Name the emotion. Simply identifying what you're feeling, whether it's anxiety, frustration, or sadness, can reduce its intensity. Practice mindful presence. Use grounding techniques like focusing on your breath or the sensations in your body to anchor yourself in the moment. Limit dopamine triggers. Take breaks from high-stimulation activities. This creates space for introspection and resets your brain's reward system. Celebrate small wins. Each time you sit with discomfort without reacting, acknowledge your progress. This reinforces your ability to trust in your resilience. Ultimately, being here now is about surrendering to life's flow, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. It's a practice of trusting that you don't need to control everything to be okay. By embracing discomfort and resetting our relationship with dopamine, we create space for deeper connection, authentic joy, and lasting peace. So the next time you feel the pull to escape or control, pause. Let yourself simply be. In that stillness, you may discover that you are far more resilient and at peace than you ever realized.